of a different time.
Sure, but I mean, I was trying to think about it. I'm like, well, it's a story about a cat on a river barge in the Thames, and he gets set upon by Siamese cats. So but I'm trying to think back of what about it might have been.
Maybe just the scenario.
Right, maybe that's what it. I don't know. So I was gonna pull out Old Possum's book of practical cats and see what it says. Oh, I see you replaced Kaplan with Yoke. That guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. Exactly. Well, dude, it's funny because when Scott put out the call for everyone's going to get their whatever leader for the people who played in the tournament, and I was like, and I was going to go with something obscure like a Hungarian or I don't know what, and then I saw everyone was doing that, and I was like, okay, well, I gotta go the other way then. Whatever. I gotta be hipster. Whatever people are doing, I gotta go the other way. So going the other way to be ironically unironic.
Right. Now I understand your push to play Pacific scenarios. So you can get your counter into play.
Hadn't even thought about it. Although I guess all the Marines are they all Pacific? Except for the Korean stuff. Oh, okay, yeah. That makes sense, I guess.
Well, yeah, I mean, World War II, it's all Pacific, and then you don't see them again until Korea.
Yeah, it's funny because in World War II, they were used as Marines the whole time, whereas in basically every other conflict, they were almost never used as Marines.
Right. Well, whatever.
Yeah. Infantry. At least they're not called naval infantry, so that makes it sound less.
That's right. They're
less
Marines.
naval. Yeah. Oh man. Well, are we rocking this thing?
Yeah. So I mean, other than the spotting conditions and the AA gun having specific areas it can set up, I mean, there's not a whole lot of special rules. I marked your exit hexes with stars.
I saw it, thank you.
And then, so you have to eliminate carry, which cracks me up, so I guess you can carry off the AA gun.
That's funny.
Which it doesn't have a carry capacity, so I guess you could push it. Or F.
Oh, yeah, that suck. Yeah. I guess what you do is you just pick it up and then not exit. You'd exit with someone else.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I guess you could push it out of the weapons pit. I don't know.
That would take fucking forever. You'd move 2 hexes if you run or something like that.
Right, exactly. That doesn't make any sense to me. But anyway.
I guess it's like a rules loophole because someone that's going to ask well, what happens? I didn't blow it up, but I'm carrying.
Right. Well, so I guess it's you because you enter from the south edge. You have 6 turns to exit. And you got a lot of ground to cover.
A lot of ground to cover. Yeah.
Fortunately, this is all dead ground.
Yeah, you can't see. Yep. So the first turns are pretty good. Just, guys, I guess I should have been doing that when we were chatting. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know if you had already done some of that and what have you, but
I had, but then I just.
I was saying you could just pull yours up and whatever.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be a tough transition because Tony and I were playing earlier, and we were in the bulge where it was cold and snowy.
Now it's hot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'll have to watch that because that scenario is just weird.
Yeah,
and
I'm curious.
Yeah, we discussed it at length, but I cut a lot of it out. But
it wasn't not the bee's knees.
No. I think so. I sent a couple questions off to Ray. We'll see how that goes. But
oh god, do I just have 2 leaders? Oh, that's unfortunate. That's right.
I don't know. It's been a long time. But yes, 1 NCO, 1 officer.
I'm gonna do doom stacks because I'm in large part too lazy to do platoon movements.
Yeah, until you get closer, it's not gonna matter too much.
Yeah, exactly. Just bring them out.
And in fact, for the first 2 turns, I don't think I'm gonna do much. maybe turn and a half, but
I'm not complaining.
like I said, you've got a lot of ground to cover. You know what I find interesting, not to totally get you off track?
Maybe.
Terrain-based arc restrictions don't apply to cave dugouts, which I find fascinating. Because you would think, I mean, otherwise it's like, well, there must be a cave all the way along this line. You know what I mean?
Right.
You would think I would have to pick this one or this one to be my initial fire, and then I can't move the machine gun until next turn, right? But maybe that would be a good optional rule.
That would be a good optional rule. Yeah, it's a kind of extra little chromy thing that you don't have to think about.
Yep.
But it would make it more...
Just like woods and buildings, right? I mean, set the covered arc, boom.
Yeah, that's strange. I guess you don't have to for hedgehogs either, though.
No, well, but a hedgehog, that kind of makes more sense to me. But
yeah, I agree. Yeah, because you're just like in trenches and you just put your machine gun on the other side of the trench.
Right. But I could see it being in almost any emplacement. But anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. So there you should assault fighting together. Happy.
No, that I could probably see.
No, you still can't. They're still below.
Oh shit! You're right. This map is it's. I didn't see the transition between here and here.
Yeah.
Because after I see it now, but because your counter was there, I'm like, oh, that's the same level. Oh no, it's not.
Oh yeah. That's pretty similar. That is actually one of the complaints I saw in like a BGQ review of this module. It's like hard to read the terrain. Mm-hmm. Oops, there we go. That's 3-4.
Now I can see him.
Yeah, now you can see him.
But so now, as we discussed, this is obscuring, right?
Correct.
So that was. So how many have you spent so far?
3.
3.
They started here, so 1, 2, 3. I mean, I assume these guys are all under the hedgehogs, right? Because since they're under the hedgehogs.
Yep.
Okay.
So I guess the question for me is, do I shoot now or do I shoot later? Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that is within range of that squad.
Well, if your squads are under full cover, they can't shoot.
Well, they're not under full cover. They're just.
What? Well, they're under the hedgehog.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they're in full cover. That just means they're under the hedgehog. They haven't dropped into full cover.
I mean, I think okay. I'm pretty sure if you put them under full cover, that'd mean they're in full cover.
Oh, is that what it is? I thought that meant they were under the hedgehog, like taking advantage of the hedgehog.
No. If you're on top of the hedgehog, you get the +2 improved cover. Blah blah blah. The on top position is the one where you can see out. If you're under it, you're always. Let's see here. Where are we?
I thought under was one thing, and then under. Yeah, under. Only personnel units and their light may be placed under a hedgehog mark. Personnel may also drop into full cover.
When stacked on top of a hedgehog.
Units under a hedgehog receive full cover. What?
Yeah.
Huh. I always played that differently.
It is different for one.
Yeah, so that's
hedgehog printed on the map. Then you have to put the hedgehog down and then put them on top.
So sorry, they should be on top of the hedgehog. It's like the weapons pit. You have to be in the weapons pit, like under it. You know what I mean? Which reminds me, this is facing the wrong way.
Okay. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping you were having your guys.
Sorry. Yeah. Well. No. I want to be able to shoot.
I know. I was like, well, maybe he thinks I'm going to melee the machine gun.
Right. And actually, instead of these guys, I think I'll shoot with the AA gun.
Okay.
You spent 2 movement points, so I'm going to take 2 shots.
Okay.
On the HPT. 1, 2, 3, 5 hexes. It's a B. So we're starting at 8. 1 hex of obscuring terrain makes it a 7. Your assault moving puts it back to 8.
Most unfortunate.
Am I missing anything? I don't think so.
No.
8 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Ah! Hooray.
Critical hit. I always forget. So for an HE,
is there a critical hit against person? I guess so. Yeah.
There is, but I think it's on the casualty resolution, not on the hit roll.
No, I think it'd be on. No, I think it'd be on the hit. I think you're right.
Is that on the hit roll? HPT die roll.
Yeah, because you wouldn't roll it up to the.
Oh yeah.
Like
Okay. Yeah. Devastating critical hit. Original HPT die roll 10. Okay, we'll roll again.
Mm-hmm.
No, but very close.
Very close.
Okay, so the second shot of ROF. Oh, wait, let me mark them. Control F. We'll fire again. That'll hit.
Yeah.
But a 20B, sadly, is only a 2. There's the other 10 I was looking for. Oh, and let me mark him as fired again. Boom. Okay. And not even collateral fire. Maybe I should have just rolled on the semi-auto.
No, you did the right thing because you get to you didn't you get to place a bot.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
How do I? Isn't there a command to generate a bot somehow? Yeah, place bot. Oh, I don't want the whole thing.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate. I mean, that's kind of one of the results of the casualty table working out better to shoot individual the whole game. To shoot usually shoot individual shots better. It's like maybe that works a lot of the time. But for things like semi-auto fire, you want that. That's like cool. You want to settle my auto my guns. But
no, I get to shoot at him 6 times.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh well, eventually.
Still, you get 2 more. You get 2 more shots.
I do get 2 more, but yeah, assuming this, depending on what happens, potentially it's 6 times, right?
Exactly. Yeah. All right, Wald.
You've spent 3 after all that.
Yes. I will. I'm worried about the AA gun, but am I worried about the other machine gun? Currently, yes. I'll shoot at the other. I'll fire at the other machine gun. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. That's going to be 17-22, so on the 10.
Wow.
And then...
Like in Marines.
Exactly, yeah, scary motherfuckers. And then it'll be flat by minus or plus 1 for the obscuring, because you get improved cover, so +2, but then -2 for major yoke.
Right, and then +1 for the obscuring. So
yeah, so +1 on the 10.
Wow.
Yeah. Nope.
Just that +1 made the difference.
Yeah, it did. That's unfortunate. Buddy. Okay.
So you actually were an 8, right? Functionally.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, I gotta... Oh. Wait, scrub. Wait, scrub? Hold on. Mr. Scrub.
Should be obscuring.
It is not, actually.
Oh, it's clear. What the hell? Good. It just slows you down?
Yeah. That's the funniest on the Tobruk map. That when that came up, it's like this. So then the question is,
actually, it was a C1.
And you actually did still miss, fortunately. For my sanity.
Yes.
Yeah, because you rolled a 10 and it was an 8, so it would have been a 9.
Yes. All right. So we'll put a casualty on this dude and make 2 morale rolls. Because why?
You got it.
Crew. Oh. Oh.
Don't do it.
No.
Don't do it.
So Japanese just casualty, right?
Sorry? They just casualty? No, he break. Yeah.
That was a bummer.
Oh, no, you did the crew first? Damn it.
Yeah.
That would have been real clutch.
Yep.
That machine gun knocked out. Okay. Then I'll definitely continue.
Well, what sucks is
So,
I only have 1 leader. He's not there.
oops. Yeah, 1 leader's tough situation.
Right.
Although, I mean, you're going to be a 9 to rally. Oh no, yeah, you can't. Oh, we can't rally, right?
So
but the crew could rally.
It's going to be a couple of turns for my leader to get down there. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and the crew can rally, but so maybe it's actually better that the crew is not the one I broke. Okay.
Right. Well, actually, the leader could boom, 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 and then infiltrate over because it's Hedgehog. Oh no, it's Cave Dugout to Hedgehog, not. He'd have to get out and go around. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so you moved. So I'm going to expend my rate, both of them.
Mm-hmm.
You're closer now, but it doesn't make any difference. I think it's the same.
I think it's auto.
It's
You're auto hitting. You can't miss now.
Oh, right, because no, I thought a 10 always missed. No.
No.
But I still have to roll because it could be a critical hit.
Yes.
So first one was that's the same exact combo, but it hits anyway. So on the 4.
The 4 or the 2?
I meant the 2. Sorry. And so second and last, or fourth and final shot, however you want to look at it, is a hit. What was a hit? And still a miss.
Yeah, two is.
Yeah. So I might as well just fire this machine gun off at you.
Okay.
It's just gonna be on the 6.
Mm-hmm.
Flat. Oh no, -1 because you're assault moving. What am I doing? 6 -1. Boom. Ooh, C3.
Ouchies. Ouch town. Okay. Yeah, I guess everyone just gets a casualty. Let's see here. So, geez, I'm sure this is just not roll 10s territory here.
Highly likely. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you're basically at 10. So.
Yeah.
Unless people start to break.
Yeah. All right. So, leader. We'll just go the squads top to bottom, or top to bottom, and then the crew.
Nice.
Everyone's fine.
Okay. So rate.
Yep.
C3.
Are you kidding me?
Nope. Apparently the AA gun can't hit, but the machine gunners are on their game.
Yeah. I would rather have the machine gun hit or the AA gun hit.
Right.
So we'll just. A pin? Ugh, that's 2. Ugh. This is not a good choice. I really need the leader to stay intact to be able to move fast.
I mean, you could just.
But the 2 SP guys they still give +1 morale, and the three SP guys get +2 morale from Marines. So yeah, I guess not.
Oh,
I guess
that's
I can
right,
flip
because
them.
you're USMC. That's right.
Yeah. So.
It's just not as. Oh, I forgot you get +2 for Marines. That's right.
Yeah, that's what it's like. There's no way they can not be plus.
Right.
Not have to roll 10s because their bonuses are ridiculous.
Right. Fitting match for the Japanese, right?
Yeah, exactly. All right, so officer.
So what'd you end up doing? Oh, you flipped. Okay, flipped one guy, took a casualty, and then flipped the other guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yep.
Yep. All right, crew. On again. They rolled one. Yeah, we'll do the guy with the 2 SP guy with no casualty, the 2 SP guy with a casualty, and the other guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone's happy.
Wow.
Ouch town.
Not that you're going to move in there, but.
I don't think I have amount of movement points, but I will assault fire with the bazooka guy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I'll shoot at the guys here and the A gun crew.
Mm-hmm.
So they have. Do they have improved cover for me?
Yes.
I think so.
Weapons pit? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's gonna be halved. Oh man, it's gonna be +2 on the 4. Yikes! I guess it's gonna be that. That's gonna be the roll no matter what. So.
Yeah,
Okay.
improved. Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Okay. I'm assuming that was small arms, not the actual bazooka.
Oh yeah, I did the wrong thing.
Yeah. That's fine.
I think it's impossible that the bazooka can.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think the bazooka could hit.
No, not at that range. That
Not assault moving, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. +3 and then +3 for the weapons pit.
Right.
Okay.
I will pass.
I will cry.
Mm-hmm. I should have put that leader more central, but it's all right.
Yeah. I just don't want to go look at that HMG. But I have to deal with it eventually.
When everything is weighed in the balance, I believe that Lucas was going to die. And now I'll take my leave.
Okay, this is not to my liking. +3. That's not a good All right, I'm gonna crawl one guy up top.
One whole guy.
One whole guy.
I'll pass.
Okay, I will assault fire, which is going to be against the cave. So 4 +3 on the 4. Yeah. Nope.
I'll turn this around just because it makes me feel better.
Yeah, I'll crawl another guy up.
I will pass.
Assault fire. There you go. Oh no,
Not a +3.
I need a 1 or a 2. Sorry. Okay, well then I'll pop smoke and crawl everyone else up there.
One of your 4 or 5 anyway, right?
Yeah.
However many.
I'm very confused about what I'm. Where's smoke? Where?
What's that?
Smoke. Come on, there we go.
Oh, it's in general, I think. Yeah.
Are you going to care to op fire?
Yeah, I mean, I might as well. It's not gonna make any difference. Smoke's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
The guy on the bottom did not actually assault move, though, right?
Oh no, he did not. Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna pull that off because it'll be easier this way. Hold on, I got the leader.
Thomas. Still here, I see. Mr. Barrow now, Mr. Bates.
So did we decide it costs the leader 1 to come out of the dugout? Oh, actually, he can go from dugout to hedgehog with no difficulties at all, right? But I could infiltrate him down.
I took a letter from me to the lady.
But if he walks down, infiltrates him, then he walks up. So I'm gonna not direct the fire.
Okay.
So he's gonna, because he's gonna end up moving.
Right.
So it'll be 19. God, 1 shy. That's such a bummer.
Still, I think I will go. Seems rude not to in a way, and I haven't been to London for ages.
So at that point,
Excuse me.
I'll fire just the machine gun on the 14.
It's a good idea.
But it's smoke, so plus 4.
It won't take long, but he is
I think it's gonna wait. This is the rocks, so that's gonna be
Oh, geez,
plus 1,
plus 5.
and then they're in shell holes, so plus 6.
Jeez.
Now we're talking. Now I feel like a chump.
Yeah. As long as you stay in smoke.
Yeah. Well, but at least this way I'll get a shot. I have a chance to win initiative and get a shoot you first, and it's not. I'm not halved for the assault move. That's the big kind of thing.
That is true.
Yeah, but it's not great. I mean, I'm still scared. I'm still scared shitless of that.
Right.
It's 14 gun factor,
Right.
gunfire factor, HMG, but
All
it's
right, well, there you go.
much better.
Plus 6. That is a C1.
There you go.
But only on the moving
Okay,
guys.
so- Yeah, just those top guys have to check, but they still get the bonuses from the other
Correct.
clubs, so, which is nice.
Oh, yeah,
All right.
morale-wise, I'm just saying that casualties are only top guys.
Yeah. All right, so then Sergeant Smith, courage. Hooray. No courage. Yeah, and then bar gunner, other guy. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Yeah. So fire the rate.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. No critical hit for machine gun fire.
No critical hit. Feels like there should be, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big fucking machine gun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then I guess I'm.
I think one must fight for one's beliefs.
So it's going to be halved and then plus. Oh, maybe I can't even hit. Can I even hit? Let's see here. I got 8, 12 to 6. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I won't be able to hit.
Not with all those mods, yeah. Oh, did you count that when you shot?
I did.
Okay.
Oh no, I guess I didn't.
I mean, it didn't matter.
Yeah,
It didn't do anything, but
Yeah, but no, yeah, it was a plus 4. Yeah, plus 3 for that. I was thinking about it for some reason. I didn't. Maybe I was thinking.
That's
Kate
all right.
said plus 2. But thanks to your article, I didn't actually realize they had plus 3. I just assumed it was. No, really, because I didn't. Yeah, that might not actually say it in the cave part, but it's in the chart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I'm there.
Yeah, the smoke works both ways, unfortunately.
Yeah, I get that special smoke.
Mm-hmm.
You can see through your benevolence.
That's right.
All
Well,
right,
if you
back
have
to
thermal
you.
sights.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay. So the leader is gonna do 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 do.
Looking for something to do, Mr. Barrow. Oh, Mr. Bates is back.
And he was in full. Well, he was on top.
He was in the cave.
Right.
Yeah.
So then, but he ran along the top of the hedgehogs then, basically.
There's a late showing tonight. 10:30.
Well, they have to go under. No, because they go from. Oh, I need to read that. 'Cause
Yeah, he
they're-
should. He
I
should
think
be
they're
under.
under, right? Or he's under, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, he'd have to go on top of the cave and then go on
Correct.
top.
Right. Yeah. So he's actually under, which means he's
There.
immune from op fire. Crawling through the trenches.
Right. Right. That's funny because you can see him in the cave, but then as soon as he goes here, you can't.
Right,
Which I
exactly.
guess that makes sense.
Whatever. Well, as long as he's under.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's
Yeah.
under the cave, right?
Right.
You can see him, and then he runs next door to the hedgehog, and he's under the hedgehog.
You know,
Oh, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Mhm.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
he dove out of the cave and made a barrel roll into the trench.
I think it's weird. I mean, caves in general are weird. Like the idea is,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the fact that you can even see people generally is strange because, yeah, sure, there's openings and people
Right.
shooting out, but like,
Right. I honestly think there should be very. So I think caves should have, like I said, covered arc restrictions for one thing, terrain based. I think it should be really hard to shoot into the cave, but I think there should also be a modifier for shooting out because they have a very limited sight
Right.
range. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's actually funny. Another module I was doing a BW for Desperate Hours that they have cellars that like have a bunch of special rules. They're like hedgehogs that you can go from hedgehog to cellar and so on. There's a bunch of rules. They're really good on. I think they're dug in one. But one thing is they do have a restriction. If you use more than 4 or 6 GF, I think,
Mhm.
like it gets half, something like that.
Yeah.
But some for that reason we state.
Right.
Okay. Well, interesting. I guess I should move these other guys to do something.
No, you're fine.
Is there any collateral fire? He was 14 minus 6. Or sorry, 14 plus 6. I'm sure that's nothing.
Oh,
That's 6 column shifts.
yeah, I don't think so. I think that drops it. 1,
Although it
2,
doesn't
3,
matter because
4, 5. Yeah, it drops it way down.
yeah, not a stacking points.
Way
Anyway.
down.
How many stacking points do I have to exit?
10.
10, 6, 10.
2 squads and Major Yoke.
10. God. I'm going to lose this scenario horribly.
Maybe.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's 2 squads and an officer, or well, now not even those 2 squads are already taken. They're already down to 2 SPs, only 2 VPs.
Right. Or 3
Oh,
squad, or,
Jesus.
some bar gunners. Or...
Yeah, this guy will just assault me over here. Sweet. All right. I guess I'm done because I don't think I can do anything else. Unless you move someone into my line of sight of guys who are in the smoke.
Right.
Mrs. Bakewell refused to serve me.
I don't think I have a whole lot to do. I guess
We should take our business elsewhere.
these guys could fire.
I'm used to it.
You shouldn't have to be.
Not going to do much good to fire into the smoke, so I think they'll fire here.
Mm-hmm.
From here. Can I use the leader?
You're all set for this evening?
This has actually just come up. I'm curious. I think you can.
Because I think that as long as he's in this... Yeah, well, yeah, it's a fire group in different locations. So it's just like a multi-hex or multi-location building, right?
Yeah. It feels weird because if you moved a unit, then you'd get the assault fire. Oh, wait, I guess the assault fire penalty wouldn't affect the other units anyway. So,
Right.
yeah, I guess.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
Perfect.
So I'm on 7. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, just within range. So 6 minus 2, but this looks like... Oh, no, that's scrub. And that's scrub.
Right.
So it looks like minus
Yeah.
3 because you're assault moving.
Jesus. Yep.
6 minus 3?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
Whew. Thank God.
Nothing. I'll fire a rate with the 2.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a C1.
Okay.
No. C1. Sorry. I was looking at the wrong column.
Okay. Jeez, I almost got some casualty. And yeah. At some point I'm gonna start rolling 10s. But alright. Officer. Very close. Crew.
Oh, I should have jumped that
we'll
leader
leave
into here. Oh, well.
Oh, yeah. But then he wouldn't have given him the bonus. He wouldn't have got the
That's
C.
true.
Bottom squad, middle squad, top squad.
But I could have
Courage.
infiltrated into there.
Oh, I see. Yes. Yes, that would make a lot more sense. I can agree
Yeah.
there.
Oh well.
Oh, I guess, yeah, I do. Okay.
Another broken dude.
Yep. I'm getting torn up. This is the Pacific PTO.
Right. I guess technically I have that squad. I can't fire the smoke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think he's got line of sight there. Nope. So I think, unless I want to move the squad, which doesn't sound smart, at least not this second. I have done everybody, right? Nice. No, that he broke this turn, so he can't do anything. So yeah, I think we're done.
Yeah.
Close assault.
Great.
Now we have to roll. Not that it really matters that much, but
No,
oh yeah.
good practice.
Yep. Hey, he's gonna close assault into here.
There you go. And he's under.
Yeah.
He can't. Yeah, he can fit under
Yeah.
there. Yeah. He's good.
Yep.
Oh, golly. All right, well, this guy will close assault to here.
Or can Japanese infiltrate? I think Japanese broken can infiltrate, can't they?
No, they just can melee when they're broken, but I don't think they can do anything else.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, that'd be really good.
So where'd you go? Oh, you moved.
Just
Move the squad
yeah,
back. Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, unless you do something crazy, I don't see me doing
anything.
much. So
Well, I would move up, but my leader's fucking broken.
oh, Sergeant Smith, yeah. Well, that doesn't mean you can't move up.
Yeah, I gotta keep the leader with the guys.
Right.
I mean, maybe not. I don't know. This is again. We've talked about this. This is the kind of scenario I really suck at, like attacking, and there's just no tricks to it. You just gotta
Right.
bite the bullet, literally, and sometimes.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna have to break some eggs, right?
Yeah, a lot of eggs. We're breaking a lot of eggs. Well, it's funny because it's very fragile. Like, I get a couple lucky rolls.
Mm-hmm.
You got, your crews get killed or some guys break. And,
Mm-hmm.
or you get unlucky. But it feels very difficult until that happens.
Yep.
Yeah, this guy will lose. I'm the dumbest. You should have put the bazooka up front. That would have made a lot more sense.
Yes.
Complicated. All right, whatever.
Bakewell was rather unkind.
Yeah, we'll infiltrate him up here.
Pretty little village, people could be so
And I think that's it, because I'm going to keep my doom stacks intact with the broken guys.
Okay.
I'm done.
What time do you leave in the morning?
Roll to recover. I cannot. Unless you
So,
want to institute
sorry.
the optional rule.
Yeah. Now may not be the time.
No.
I will do Sergeant Smith.
Yeah, how a woman's place
Hooray.
Anything but a 10, right?
Yeah, and the squad.
Nice.
All right. It's turn 4.
Turn
Well, okay,
4.
maybe actually.
Have you changed your plans?
Yeah, the problem is though, I got
Right.
a ways to go.
Well, but it's 6 turns, so technically, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the minimum going like this route is the closest route. Say the guys in the caves were dead.
Right.
I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah. So that's
10 to
start
get
crawling
off.
up.
Yeah.
Oh, to get on. Well, it goes to G7, and I think that's
You have to exit from those hexes.
yes. Okay, you're right. So it'd be whatever, one more than whatever I counted.
Right, exactly. Which I think was 10, so.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, easily doable between movement and infiltration.
But yeah, the trickiest part is I can't just do that now.
Well, right. Exactly.
There's a lot of work to do.
Yep.
All right.
All right, ready? Roll. Boom. Oh.
God damn it.
Yeah, we're going to fire. Oops. Ah. There we go. There's no point in adding the squad, so 14 plus 1.
Plus 2. There are shell holes in this. Was
Oh, crap. Yeah, you're covering up most of the shell holes, so.
Yeah, I am. 14 plus, not too bad.
No, I'll take it.
No, not too bad for me.
Ugh.
Ugh.
C3.
I can if I want to.
Oh, that's wrong. Okay. All right, leader.
What's the matter?
Bar gunner, top squad, next squad, bottom squad.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I'll fire again, because it's not a fire group. But let's put this on there. So I was, what were we, up 2?
I'm sure there's nothing wrong.
So it was in 8.
Yeah, 14 plus 2, so
Yeah.
an 8, half,
Right.
4, yep.
So we'll do it again. Ooh,
Oh
take
my God.
another C3.
I like the American actors. They've got my you-know-what.
Wait, that's it? C3 is the best you get on the 14?
Well, it's plus 2. Otherwise,
Oh, right.
Otherwise it'd be a C4.
That's why I thought it was going to be better with not having a leader there.
Right.
Oh, Jesus. All right, so these guys are going to just flip and take a casualty. So that's 3.
Oh, you put them all on one guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got to keep the I got to keep the 3 SP squads intact as much as I can to exit VPs, and then I got to
that's
keep
right,
the leader
yeah.
intact to get the +1 movement. Because the leaders, I think this is like the most forgotten rule: is the leaders don't give +1 movement when they're wounded.
When they're wounded, right? Exactly. And if you've only got 2 in this scenario, I think you need to keep them alive, right?
Yeah. For sure.
Because you
All
have
right,
a lot of ground to cover.
Sergeant Smith, bar gunner, top squad. We'll do the bottom squad, and then the second to bottom squad. All right. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, at least I get to go first here on the other side, which is good. Mhm.
Funny, we're quite we both like to look very sure of ourselves, but we're not so sure underneath, are we? Still.
All right, so how does it work again with the fire group? You can't take rate of fire with machine guns if they're part of the fire
Correct.
group.
Sometimes I think it's just Jimmy.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yes.
I should try it on
No,
Mr. Carson.
that's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind Latin, I need a magic.
What if it's 2 machine guns as a fire group?
I mean, you can both fire them, but you won't be able to fire a rate until the next time, right?
It's a funny one, isn't it? You can't pull the wool over my eyes. I know what's going on.
You're quite wrong, Miss O'Brien. He's a proper little ladies' man.
Oh, if that's how you want to play it.
What are you going on about?
There's no need to bark. I only know what Alfred tells me.
Yeah, this is actually one of the kind of strange situations where, well, this is where I need to do more analysis of like firing single shots versus fire groups. Because here, this is the kind of tactical decision, rather.
Right.
Apart from the math, like here, it's like, man, if I don't fire, I'm going to probably take some casualties.
Right.
So do I risk it?
Well, and on top of it, in this particular situation, is if you fire, you don't move, right? And as we've
Right.
established,
I mean, I got it. Oh yeah.
right. And this one, movement is it's a weird balance, right? That you have to maintain of enough movement with enough fire.
Interesting. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh god. All right. Well, I'm going to fire direct the leader to fire the medium MG. I'm just going to see how it goes. At
funny to hear
Yeah,
you
we'll
talk about yourself in the third person.
fire these guys. That's going to be a flat on the 8, pretty sure. +2 for the weapons fit, -2 for the leader.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, nothing. And then we'll take rate. And do I fire it there again, or do I want to spread it out? Spread the love out.
Technically, that's
Problem is, you're just
fire
gonna
group.
take the. Sorry.
Isn't that a fire group?
No, it's directed by the major's not firing. He's directed.
Okay.
You're saying it's just a machine gun, just by itself firing?
I don't
Nope.
know.
Where do you, I could lose track of where that rule is.
Yeah. Not that I care that much.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know.
It's
Play it
one
right.
of those things to, yeah. Especially since it's something that always comes up, right?
But I don't.
think-
But I mean,
I think you actually have to be, well,
it's not part of the fire group. He's directing the fire group.
where the hell is that? That's for a multi-hex fire group. 2 or more units may combine their gunfire, which you're not doing. 1 unit is firing.
Right.
You're just leading it.
I think that's the thing. But the question is, where's that rule reference about fire groups? Like
Yeah, leaders in fire groups, 12.544, I think. 1 friendly leader may apply its leadership to a fire group attack. A leader must. So the only thing he can direct is that machine gun, right?
Yeah, no, I know. That's the trade-off, of course.
But then that also implies that it's a fire group, which is weird.
Oh, yeah, the language of the fire group is kind of loosey-goosey.
Yeah,
Well,
it,
let's
may
find
not
the
lead,
other.
it may not lead any additional units that were not part of the original fire group and must remain otherwise eligible to provide leadership. Must not be
might
broken.
might be a sloppy use of the word fire group in that case.
Yeah, it's one of those.
If you're just leading one unit, if you're leading one unit, it's not a. I mean, say it's not a machine gun. Well, I guess it'd have to be a machine gun to be a.
Right. It's
Fire
probably
multiple.
we'd have to look in actual leadership.
No, I'm sorry. 12.5. No, I know that's where I was. No, I was asking about the thing that you can't fire group, like rate of fire and fire groups.
Oh,
Fire restrictions probably under 12.6.2 for the fire. Yeah, units with multiple weapons. They fire each weapon's. Oh no, that's different. No, that's not
no, I think it's actually in the fire group rules.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, fire group uses 1 impulse for all units. It's right above that leaders.
Oh,
Or use 1 ROF. Units in the same location wish to fire at the same target. Blah, 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 blah.
one impulse for all units.
Same location. Oh.
What is it? What's going on? James, what's the matter with you?
So I could have fired this squad, I think is what that's saying too. It's not as a fire group, but just as. Anyway.
No, well, no, you couldn't have, because you would have to fire group them.
No, I meant
That's
separately.
the thing. But not in the same impulse.
Oh, that's right. It is a different impulse, yeah.
Yeah, fire group uses 1 impulse for all units and weapons, and the fire group fire once, so you use 1 rate of fire.
Right.
And if you're not firing a fire group, then you can unload rate.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think the principal question of that's not a fire group just because he's directing the fire, because he's not
Yes.
actually firing. But he is now stuck, slave to that medium machine gun, basically.
Right. Which is unfortunate, but I think it's going to work out. We'll see.
So after all that, you can fire your rate.
Yeah. Another question. Yeah, I'll fire the same X. The weapons pit.
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
So interesting.
C2 maybe?
No, that's a
C3.
I think that killed him.
I got the leader in there, so you have to
Oh, that's right. Yay.
Well, now I'm glad I didn't fire the other hex, because then that would have been a C3. You would have just eliminated the the broken squad.
Right. Well, now here's the do I just eliminate the leader?
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
I'm afraid I would not find that reassuring.
That sucks.
In fact, if we were here, you'd probably just shout, run.
Please make up your own mind. Without his advice.
Now you have to make the hard decisions. Yay!
Right.
Now I was feeling lonely making hard decisions.
Well, the reduced crew can't fire a rate anyway.
Right. So they. Oh wow, that's incredible. Because they go from 6 to 1.
Right.
Fire.
Well,
That's
that's a good
crazy.
question. Would it still double their rate if they're the
Oh,
bottom?
of 1. That's a good question.
I
Yeah,
don't
maybe it
know.
would.
Right.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Depends on the order of operations.
Well, either way,
You seem nervous today, Barrett.
see, that's why he should have moved up here and then infiltrated into here.
Sort it out. We won't leave you in the lurch.
Oh, well.
No, it's reduced to 1 even if a bot has been placed.
Oh, wow.
That's in 14.2.5.
Crazy.
I'll talk things through.
Yeah. That's crazy in the case of, rate of fire 3 weapons.
Well, right.
Such a huge.
It makes no sense to retain this bit as a separate section. No sense at all. Of course, Jarvis won't see that because he hates change.
Just try to carry Papa with you.
Oh, there's a +1 for direct fire.
He wouldn't in the end because this is the
There is, yeah.
At some point.
Yeah, that's why it'd be +3 with for the bazooka.
Going from the near
Right.
future, I hope.
And then +3 more for the assault bazooka. Last turn.
Is Mr. Murray White Mansion tomorrow?
No, he's in York all morning.
Wow.
It's Friday for dinner. So it promises to be a big contrast.
God in heaven.
What do you think, Tom?
I agree with Matthew. He's taken up a proper conversation to the tenants now. If we miss this chance, it may not come again.
So says the Marxist.
If you don't mind me saying so, you've a narrow view of socialism.
You seem to have a very broad interpretation of it.
No, children.
I'm enjoying the dialogue in the background.
Oh, yeah.
You seem to have a very broad view of socialism.
Tom.
She forgets to turn the volume down sometimes.
My grandfather was a sheep farmer in Ireland.
Oh,
That's all right.
decisions.
That's tough.
Who's worth more?
You both be up to something I don't know about.
Well, let's just kill the crew. It'd be easier that way.
I think that's the right decision because the leader is your only leader.
Right. And he can technically fire the weapon.
He could, yeah. And the weapon's going to be crap. If the crew is only as if the crew can't fire rate, then
Right. Then the
guns
weapon's
are
crap.
yeah. So, yeah, that was their decision. And he doesn't have to check morale.
Nope.
Yeah, I can't do anything else on this impulse. So back to you.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, finally.
Right. So I guess we better fire this machine gun at you before you fire anybody else.
Yeah.
That is going to be a 7 straight, so 6 straight.
Yeah, man, that stinks. Gotta get in those shell holes.
Yeah. I'll take it. C2? C2.
I think so, yeah. That's incredibly irritating.
If you talked softer, I would
Okay,
turn
I
it
guess
up.
I'll-
Get out.
I should probably just take one from that crew and just suffer firing rate. Suffering firing one shot. Let's see here. Does it have a penalty though?
But then who takes the other one? You just lose rate.
Yeah, for H weapons,
Mm-hmm.
there's a penalty. Oh no, it's for alternate.
Yeah, alternate
Yeah,
crews.
right. Yeah,
I think alternate crews get a +1 or something like that.
yeah. It's +1 for medium and +2 for heavy. I think.
Jilted at the altar.
Yeah, since they're already fired and they're only gonna have a couple more, like 2 more turns to fire anyway.
They did their business.
Yeah, exactly. They did what they needed to do. So.
Can you put my foot in it?
Okay.
Please don't.
Sad but true. All right. So now I'm gonna pretty soon, but not yet. Yeah. Oh no, these guys. There's so many guys around them behind them too. So it's gonna be still 8 10. All right, leader. Crew. We'll do top squad, next squad, bottom squad. All right. Sweet.
Close.
Close. I've gotten lucky. I haven't rolled too many 10s.
Right. And I might as well.
It's better than rolls.
Right.
Okay.
I might as well fire a rate on it and be done. I don't think it's going to make a difference either way in this case. but I think I want to strip you some firepower,
Yeah, I'm pretty
which is nothing.
pretty bad shape, I gotta say. Although my firepower is actually still pretty good.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I mean, well, because they're Marines, right? I mean,
Right. They're still at 6.67s, and they've
Yep.
got
yeah.
they're just torn up. No, thinking is involved. All right, so here's a question. So if a squad fires a machine gun, are they forming a fire group with themselves, and then they can only fire one rate of fire? I mean, you guys did it last turn here, but I don't know if that's actually
That's a
possible.
good question. Technically, I mean, I guess so. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, I think that's one of those.
I'm not
Weird,
worked up about it.
yeah, I think that's one of those weird things where it's.
I mean,
by
technically
rule,
it's a fire
yes.
group because
Right.
it is
It's 2 units. Right.
Yeah, because the machine gun and the squad can fire different things.
Right. So yeah, I mean, I guess so. That makes sense. We just been doing it wrong. I think you fall into the trap of, well, it's really the squad firing machine, right?
Right. Yeah.
And you don't think about it too much.
2 or more units. We combine them.
So yeah, I guess that.
But it doesn't. The machine gun's not really a unit. Come on.
Yeah, it's a unit. That's why you can fire this machine gun separately.
Yeah.
Oh, but there's something about the same hex is not a fire group,
So looking forward to meeting you, Mr.
wasn't it?
Johnson. If you come with us, we can see what
Oh, units in the same location that wish to fire at the same target need not utilize the fire group.
Right.
So it wouldn't be a fire group. So those guys, not that I would have, but it's probably good I didn't. But all those guys could have done it.
Which
They kept
ones?
firing. Like everyone. Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. So that's the loophole with the thing. This isn't like if all these guys fired together, that's not a fire group. Due to whatever it is, the top page starts at 12.5.421, bottom left, but then it continues on to the next page. Or no, I'm sorry. No, the same one we're looking at, 12.5.43. Units in the same location that wish to fire at the same target hex need not utilize the fire. Okay, that's interesting. Man.
That's
So
weird.
if the big stack fired at one other stack, then no fire group. But if they fired another stack, they would not be able to because then they would have to be forming a fire group.
Right.
I mean, you can't use more than one rate of fire per impulse if you're fire group.
That's
Ugh,
bizarre.
that's
overly complicated to me. But
yeah. I don't have a problem with the rules themselves, but
Right.
just like it's so
that doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah, it feels weird. I mean, maybe it makes sense, but like I think it makes sense because if you're just everyone's firing at the same location.
Yeah, it's
They
a
don't-
command and control thing, right?
Yeah, and I think it makes sense. I mean, and if you fire at a different target, then
Right.
okay, yeah, it takes time to get everyone to reset. And
Right.
there's
So
machine
you,
guns,
you
that's what-
couldn't fire these guys here and then immediately turn around and say, "Oh, I'm going to fire right here," because it's a different
Right.
target.
right. But I could fire rate at the same hex.
Correct. You could fire
with
right
the same
twice here.
impulse.
Right.
Right. As long as it's the same. There's going to have to be an article about.
Fire
See, this
rates.
is the kind of thing. Like, come on, how many people are actually playing these rules? I mean, I played the
Right.
whole
And that's a
impulse
very
fire
nuanced.
in wrong.
Uh-huh.
Yes, super detailed.
Right. Well, and probably at the end of the day, it all works out the same anyway, mostly.
Yeah, I think most of it. I think. Well, it is interesting though. I mean, it's a big. It definitely makes me think more about the impulse use,
Right.
like the impulse use economy.
Right.
Because,
Well,
like,
right. I think it goes back to what you were saying earlier. Of do you want to make one big shot or you want to make a bunch of little shots? Well, this kind of makes you think about that a little bit, right?
right, a lot more, and that's so. Then that actually is comforting because I was kind of not loving the idea of like mixed shots or like individual shots are better than fire groups in so many cases. But now it seems like, especially in this kind of situation where there's a lot of different targets, and that actually
Right.
also is a good reason to spread your guys out more too, because then they can't use this. Oh, okay, so it's interesting. It all works out in like a more logical, reasonable fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool. This is definitely an article in the
In the making.
yeah.
Listen,
Hold on.
listener
One second.
beware. Right.
Go get. Yeah, exactly. Listener tease. I'm gonna have to take a break to go get these kids out of the car and put them in their beds. So.
Okay. Right now, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right now.
I'll just hang out.
I will be back.
All right.
Briefly.
Before round 2.
No, you can't hear me. Oh.
Nice. Okay.
There we go. I could hear more British accents.
Perfect. I even had to turn down the volume. Oh well.
Oh, I'm back.
Okay.
Well, this kid just asked for chicken, so she's downing a bunch of chicken because she says she's hungry. And then I'll have to take a break a second again.
But I thought the rule was Tony and I just discussed this: fruit if you're still hungry.
Or vegetables.
Oh, vegetables. See, vegetables probably better because less sugar.
Oh yeah, but I mean, chicken's probably the protein is the next.
Oh yeah.
Next thing
Oh
I will
exactly. Lori's she goes to the supplement superstore or whatever, and they said, "Oh yeah, you should probably take protein, either a protein thing or eat protein right before bed. Well, not right before bed, but that's the last thing you eat."
Yeah, keep your carbohydrates or keep your insulin under control when you feel sated. It's good advice. Hey, your wife knows what she's talking about.
I'm telling you.
No. All right. Is it my impulse?
Yes, because I think this machine gun just fired here.
Correct. And it's not marked, but did you fire? You fire rate with your heavy machine gun?
Well, I did. Yeah.
Okay.
I just didn't mark it.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's what, yeah, because the 2 CFs are over here.
Complicated.
Not always. Usually, but not always. Mary, you look as if you're in a trance.
Interesting.
You're in London. It's more you earn.
All right, I'll crawl with the bazooka team up here. I assume you're not going to opportunity fire?
Probably not. That's not going to be a great shot for a bazooka if you take it. So
And in fact, I still can't even hit.
I don't think so.
What am I doing?
Not with a solo move. You'd have to sit still for a
Yeah.
turn, then you can try.
Yeah, that was kind of a way through the balls. But I'll fire at your machine gun. Let's see, it's going to be a 4. But these guys are higher up, so they're not going to.
Correct.
Or is Scrub, not Scrub, it has to be Rockstream. I'm getting my wires crossed.
Yeah.
That is Rockstream.
Either way, you're over it.
Yeah, because it's not +10. Okay.
Right.
So what's going to be 4 + 2?
Yeah. Which one are you shooting at? Okay.
Holla. C1.
Wow.
You have a fork. You want a knife?
They're fine.
Do you want me to cut the beef for you, dude? I might actually fire the bazooka. Can I fire it at dudes and the hedgehogs, or is that going to be too crazy? Too that impossible to hit with assault moving as well?
At 4 hex range,
Oh right, yeah.
you need a 3 to hit, and
Right, so
plus
the
5.
assault move is yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm doing with those guys makes no sense. But they got a C1, so I'm proud. All right,
Right.
yeah, I'm done then.
Or +3 for personnel. But either way, that
No,
reduces
yeah.
it to nothing. Yeah.
All right, you're up.
Wow, now we're down to 4. Well, we were on the 4 anyway. Hmm.
Many are reduced to begging on the streets, and some officers are working as dance partners in nightclubs.
Trenches in the Embassy Club must seem an improvement.
Should I make fun of them?
She's forgetting that you
I
were
will
trenches and she wasn't.
pass.
She must be 18 by now. They was 18. Oh, scary. You know,
Oh wait,
it's a responsibility.
the leader can fire the gun, right?
And it's my niece and my godchild, and she asked it as a special
I think he is
Possibly?
himself a reduced crew.
Might be.
It might take 2 of them though.
Yeah, that sounds like it could be a thing, but I'm gonna find out. Alternate crews. No, yeah, any 2, 1 SP.
All right.
Personnel units or a squad, maybe uses.
Right.
Oh, that's interesting though. Non-leader personnel add. So leaders actually can fire. So non-leaders personnel add +1 to the HPT hit for medium weapons and +2 for H weapons. But that's non-leaders. So actually, if you have a leader, 2 leaders,
Right.
or a leader would be a bar gunner, they fire without the penalty. They still don't get the raid, but
Right. Okay. Well, he can't shoot it, so I'll pass. And there should be one of these in here, right?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there were 8
Is
flats,
that-
so it's probably 2 of those.
You're going to tell the police.
Right,
Why not?
correct.
Why not? You have to. If you don't want folk to think there's something funny about you. It's a good job that's from speed and cold.
So confused. So confused. Never been so confused. Yeah, this scenario is better than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
My inadequate play is like that wasn't being very creative and thinking about how to deal with it, because it's really you're just setting a couple guys on a suicide mission to kill them,
Right.
the A gun, and then you should be trying to figure out a way to exit everyone else.
Right. Oh, I forgot you have to kill that gun.
Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah, this might be a contender for a tournament.
yeah, because I think it could be pretty short.
Mhm.
People actually read the rules for the Japanese and the Marines. We can make a little guide, like a
Right.
pre-tournament guide. It'd be cool. Or a video.
Or maybe do an all-Pacific tournament.
Oh, there you go. How about all post World War II?
You will know the rules by the time you're done.
Yeah, exactly. And that is the thing. Like, man, I think about this a lot. Like, wargaming is one of the few areas in my life, if not the only, where I've actually specialized to a certain degree of, like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, playing periods and systems, not varying it very much.
Right.
And I think
digging
people,
in.
yeah, and like I find it more rewarding that
Oh
way.
yeah, absolutely.
But it's I don't think many people do that, but I think you lose a lot because it's like the kind of subtleties we were just talking about. You just never get to see.
Right. Well, and that's a big thing, right? The one and done is, well, if they didn't enjoy it out of the gate, then it's a crappy game. Well, maybe you just
Yeah.
figure it out, right?
Yeah, exactly. No, I mean, come on. I went through, Vietnam Rumor of War, just like
Right.
pounding my head against the wall, trying to wrap my head around and making sure I like wasn't missing anything. like,
Mhm. Yeah, I have all 14 pages of that.
I read a document, but I mean, I played the crap out of it, and I enjoyed it too. Like, it wasn't like I was like suffering every moment. Like,
Right.
I was having a good time and enjoying it. Yeah. So I don't know. But
It's still on my shelf. I just haven't pulled it out yet.
someday we'll play it. Maybe we'll play it at a con someday. Which would
Oh,
be
there you go.
amazing.
That actually is not a bad idea.
Hmm.
You would have to make
Because then
it
we were-
one, but
Yeah, someday. But now we're in the present, and what does Evan do in the present? Stuff, I guess. Jeez. All right, so possibly stuff of that nature. All right, so I'll fire. It's a 4 + 2. Give me a 6. Yeah, I'll fire my machine gun at these guys. So it's going to be a 4 + 2.
Mhm.
That's a miss, and I'll fire again. That's a miss. Go back to you.
Not even CF. I will pass.
That's actually another argument for firing bigger stuff is to keep it get CF. But in this case, I mean, you're not going to move into that hex.
Right.
All right, we'll fire the squad then. It's just going to be a 6 + 2. There you go. C1. I know, buddy. You're exhausted. It's a long day.
Oops.
You get enough to eat? Okay. Can you go wash your hands and brush your teeth, please? And then I'll come sing you songs.
Nope, it's good.
Yeah, back to you.
Well, it just keeps getting worse and worse.
Sure, buddy. All right. Last break.
Okay. Let me know when you're back.
Right back.
To your shin bone, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh man, sorry about that. Like,
Yeah, it's all right.
I sang a song and this little girl comes in. She's like, "En serio, papi?" Like she's like offended that I had sung her only one song, not more. I was like, "It's 10:43 at night. Go to bed."
Right. It's bedtime.
And I had to explain to her like she was like she washed her hands and then she went pee and then she was gonna go wash her hands. And he was like, "No, you need to wash your hands again, dude. You're not gonna eat. You're not gonna touch your face. You're like going to sleep. I mean, you didn't take a shit." And she's like, "But I'm gonna get sick." I was like, "Who's telling you that? Your teachers? You're not gonna get sick just because you don't wash your hands."
Right.
And that was a long conversation.
Note to self: it's sterile.
Yeah, exactly. It's the toilet that's dirty.
Right, exactly.
Pee, but it's your own toilet. Like, it's not a public restroom.
Right.
Oh, man. Yeah, we can tell. You can see like the compulsion's not the right word, but I don't know what it is. Like not the fear, but something. I'm not sure what word I'm looking for. But this like insistence.
Well, right. Well, it's the not habit, but socio, pressure of that's what you do.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Well, but it's more than that. It's stronger than that because I can see like fear, very strong concern, like that she's doing something really wrong.
Oh, I see.
I guess she got so used to it at school, I guess.
Right.
Which is good. I mean, it's good. I'm glad she has the habit, but then there's
yeah, exactly.
Got to be reasonable. Is it my impulse? Tell me.
No, it's mine. You just fire.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Great.
I think I'm going to fire back before there's nothing to shoot with.
Yep.
So I believe I'm going to... I've dropped to the 4, sadly. +1 for shell holes. That's it.
Hooray.
C1.
Wait, which guys are you firing? That's oh my god, so irritating. That's scrub. So yes, and there's not.
That's.
I need to check lines.
No,
not,
that's
yeah.
No. Actually,
that's Rockstrom.
That's Rockstrom.
So yeah, +2. So no dice.
Which fills the entire hex, even though it's a different level. But it's so funny. I'll fire rate. Might as well.
Okay.
2 + 2. Woo! Nothing. All right.
Oh my god. Oh, no, I'm just in shock with myself. What my planning was not good planning.
I think you're still fine. You still got 2 whole turns after this.
Yeah, no, it's looking reasonable, but no, my plan was just bad. That's all I'm getting at. didn't make any sense. Hello, somebody.
It's the OG.
Guys,
Hey, what's going on, Devin?
how you guys doing tonight?
We're doing good.
Doing all right.
Good.
Heaven's contemplating his fate.
Oh, there you go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, that all makes perfect sense. Great. So these guys are going to assault move, but they're going to start by assault firing. And these, oh, key, there we go, these guys. So action, we're going to have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20, 26 on the 24,
Halved.
but significant penalties. +3, I think, because there's going to be the one obscuring, which is canceled out by the leader, and then 3 for the caves.
Halved.
That's a guaranteed C1, though, on the 24, so.
No. Halved.
No, I was having.
Oh, that was
Oh,
halved?
no, I didn't have.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't have. What? Gee willikers. So that's going to be on the 10? Well, I should do better math then. 8, 16.
No, I think you're higher than that, but
24. Yeah, they just get to the 14.
right.
But 14 plus 3 sounds really terrible. That sounds like a 50% chance to hit.
How about you, Matthew?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess.
Me? What is
Come on. This is the driver who took up Lady Rose from inside the house, Milady.
I came back because she left us off.
Yeah, fuck it. All right, 14 plus 3.
Very good of you.
Hooray!
C2.
Mind if I send you up to the dining room?
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Wait, what did I roll? Did I roll 3 or 4? 3, yeah. C2. C2, hooray.
where did you go?
Well, I think in this instance we've got to flip those guys. So crew.
Machine guns. Pretty fun.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so yeah, they're assault moving, so they're going to go 1, 2,
Mm-hmm.
3,
Mm-hmm.
4.
And we'll shoot there. Might as well.
Yeah.
3 minus 1. Well, 2 minus 1.
Yeah.
Nothing.
5.
I don't think I have anything else. Right? Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
I think I just have 1 guy.
Yep.
Holy shit, okay, maybe I'm not going to lose this game horribly. I can still lose for sure, but it's not going to be a horrible loss like it was going to be.
True.
Oh man, but I still don't know how I'm going to take out the freaking gun. Unclear. I thought I was closer, but it's actually quite a few movement points to get there.
Mm-hmm. Because of the cliffs and everything.
Yeah, because if this one weren't here, then it'd be easy. It'd be
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm there, but and I use my leader probably foolishly direct fire. Oh no, I guess I'm okay. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's the problem, though. That's the problem. What do you have? You got a flipped squad with an MG leader, a crew. Man. Yeah, I definitely played a little bit funky.
Miss Terence Margadale.
Well, how do you do? Please sit down.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Tell me, where is Mrs. Margadale?
She's in the country at the...
We have 2 SP. Jesus.
Terence, you used to work for Daddy, so he's more
2,
of a
4.
friend, really. Oh, so cousin Shrimpy.
Yeah, that's definitely too risky. So these are gonna be 6s. All right, yeah, I'm gonna start shooting with these guys. I was gonna move them up, and there's just no way. So the guy, 2 SP with a casualty, so he's gonna be 6, and they're gonna fire at these guys. So just a 6 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's scrub. Someday I'll remember, but
yeah.
that's scrub. All right, 6 plus 2. Nope. Other guy, same thing. Oh, sorry. I'm assuming you're done.
Yeah, I have nothing left, so.
Yeah.
It's terribly difficult.
Tough. Same shitty roll. And the other guy. If you just move. Probably.
Sort of felt grave here without the bustle.
We haven't been there very long. First, feeling rather tired, so where do you think? When do you stay for
I guess we'll assault move. Sure. We'll assault move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and fire.
Stay. But don't forget about
He's gonna fire actually at the leader.
were you very involved
4 plus 2.
in Rosmond?
Yay!
Wow.
I did. I'd imagine them surrounded by nannies and governesses being starched and
Yeah.
All right.
you off to tea.
Action.
Yes, but it was an hour.
Close assault.
Every day.
You're going first.
Yes.
Well, I was gonna move that leader in that squad, but now there's no point.
Yeah, that squad's done for the game. Although he can still,
Yeah, you can still melee, but
yeah, he can still melee, which is funny. He's actually not useless.
yeah, I will. Hmm.
Where's Mr. Valor leaving?
I think we'll go here.
Why can't you just go?
All right, yeah, because you can do that. That's incredibly irritating.
Ooh, I wonder.
How gets to be such a big girl's
Because I can't see there anyway. I think they'll go all the way. Whoops, to there.
Oh yeah.
Suppose you know he's good enough to this.
I think it's a couple extra movement points to pull the trench line with you.
Yeah, exactly. We don't have enough time for that.
But they're under the hedgehog thing, correct?
How
Pretty
does that
sure.
work? That might be
Feels like
true.
they should be, but it might not. It might be not true, but it feels like it should be.
It's right here.
Where the hell is that?
Yeah, to move under any cave dugout.
What's happened?
May also be used, yeah, under.
Did I
It's all
say?
under.
Ah,
I shouldn't get involved, dear.
so boom.
Should stay out of it.
Has there been any progress with Ethel? No. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but she doesn't want to go. Not when the thing was like one. Mrs. Fox.
Oh, sorry. Okay, that's what you're doing. That's good.
And to be honest, I suspect that was the reason.
Oh yeah.
A chance to see little Charlie from time to time.
Well, I can't blame her for that.
Of course not, but the Bryants would be bound to find out, which would only lead to more heartbreak.
The question is, without checking, is there line of sight into this hex from this hex?
I don't think
Because
so.
if you don't think so?
Yeah, I think it's probably gonna clip that.
Click that. Yeah. The other question is, there's a line of sight. I guess there isn't even line of sight to this hex, is there? Because it's going to hit the
Right.
crap in there. Yeah,
Right.
that's interesting. Okay, then yeah.
Oh, well, no,
infiltrate.
because there's line of sight. Never mind. Duh. This is all same level.
Oh, right. Oh, but the cave. Oh, right, because I'm not going in the cave.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, but you're not going to be able to see me anyways unless you pop those guys out of the hedgie. Okay, so we'll infiltrate here. I'll get some hedgehog improved cover.
Goodbye.
I will.
Mrs. Levinson to Dr. Brighter.
I'll pass.
Count my stacking points where I'm at 6, 7, 8, 9. So that brings me up to 12.
I knew all along it was me.
You know nothing of the sport. In fact,
Look at my SCW HPT thingy. We're at range of 3 hexes? Or would be 3 after infiltrate. Yeah, there's just no fucking way I'm ever gonna hit with that bazooka.
It's hard. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's +3 against
Right.
the weapons. So to even have a chance, got to be
Right.
at 3 range, and that's a 10% chance. All right, whatever. These guys will infiltrate here.
Okay. Keep going. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna leave.
Not
There's
done.
no point. There's no point in leaving this X. So.
Right.
Or this one.
And then, am I shell holding now? Yeah, I'll just chill.
Okay.
Yep, I'm done.
Turn 5. Well, technically end of turn, but there's nothing to do.
Right.
Turn 5. Fire movement.
All right, 10 alternate turn.
Un.
I feel very guilty not telling Susan.
10.
Doesn't get that much different than that.
It does not.
The sad thing is that takes the medium machine gun out of play this turn, or the heavy machine gun out of play.
Yeah.
Unless you move adjacent.
Oh, right. Yeah, shit. But I can, yeah. Yep. Complicated.
I think what I want to do is fire these guys. We're going to fire all the way across to those guys.
Okay.
So we'll be a 7 + 2. It's irritating that you get the hedgehog.
Yes. Is it clipped then? No, it's clipped.
No.
7
So
plus 2.
6. So 6 + 2.
Mm-hmm.
C1.
Nah.
I expect as long as you stick to your side of the bargain. Even Cousin Rosamond, she doesn't
Fuck. Now it's either I slow my leader down or take a VP hit. No other way around it.
Well, you only have to get 10 off.
Right, yeah. How far do I have to go? Just 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right.
It's just 1 to exit.
Right. Yeah, usually it's 1 to get off of the map edge. Yeah.
Yeah, unless there's like all the same.
Well, and
surrounding,
technically
like,
this is in
woods.
play, so you could just go in there.
Oh, right. Good call. Okay, but I also have to take into account the casualties you're going to possibly inflict. Oh, right. But the point is, I don't need the speed.
Right.
So yeah, we'll flip the leader. And I'm still getting +6 for the 2, or no, sorry, +4 for the 2 3SP squads. So +5 for the leader. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a leader. Let's do the bar gunner. The 2 SP squad.
Oh.
Courage. Breaks.
That's going to hurt.
Yeah, it's the 2 SP guy, which is good. And 3 SP. So.
Because now you can't get off.
Yeah, I can.
Not with
Oh,
10.
yeah, I can.
The broken guy can't move, though.
It's not equal. Not greater than or equal to. I don't remember.
What's that?
No, it's greater than or equal to. Yeah, I just have to get 10.
Right, but
That's
you only
6,
have
7, 8. I have 12. Bar gunners are 2.
2 what?
VPs.
Oh, is it VPs? I thought
Right.
it was steps.
Oh shit, I don't know. No, I get 10 victory points.
Oh, 10 victory points. Oh, got it.
Yeah. But I can't lose anyone else. Or no, I can lose 2 SP guy
Yeah.
and still get 10.
Why the hell is a bar gunner worth 2 VPs? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, people in ASL, my understanding is they're like, what is this bar gunner single man counter nonsense? Which,
Right.
I don't know. I kind of agree. I mean, it's cool Chrome, but I kind of agree. Like, they count for flares, they
Right.
count for more VPs,
It's
they
ridiculous.
just take casualties, like, and don't lose firepower, and maybe
Right.
they're great. Like, you should usually take casualties from them pretty early. Like, it's like, for what? I mean, the 2 rate of fire is kind of cool, but
It is.
and it not being a machine gun, but
Right,
I feel like the weirdness outweighs the coolness.
right. All right, I'm going to fire my rate.
Okay.
C2.
Oh, for fuck's sake. that will
That does hurt.
Yeah, that's going to be 2 SP. Oh, I could take 1 from each squad, and that's technically still 10.
half squad.
Yeah, I mean, the question is that the better thing to do? Probably.
Wasn't us changing. You do know Miss O'Brien's behind.
Wait a second.
They're only worth 2 if they're flipped, though.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, because you have the NCO, though. Yeah.
Without a reference, after 10
Just hope nobody breaks.
you'll never work again.
Right. The big thing. Is anyone at risk of breaking? I'm still gonna have. Let's see. What if I flip a squad and take a bar gunner away? No, that's not gonna be enough. That's 9. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. That's not enough.
Yeah, I think you actually have to flip the squads if you want a chance.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I got other guys that can do it, but yeah, it's.
What can I say will make you change your mind?
Maybe.
Oh, you think the time? No time.
Yeah.
You go all the
Well,
way
if you
around.
ran, yeah, you could probably get there, but then you're running, right?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, yeah. I thought I'd be able to go around the back route, but I haven't done that a long time ago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Complicated.
Mm-hmm. I mean, technically, I think you could do it, but these guys are doing nothing but leaving, right?
Yeah. The problem. Yeah. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to send someone off anyways. Is the thing. But, I mean, the thing is, if I just have, as soon as the machine guns or the AA guns dead, everyone could just go. Like that doesn't, regardless of casualties.
Right. You just need to get somebody off. But you got to get in there and kill it first, which is what the satchel charge is for. Or the bazooka.
How does it work with the satchel charge against a heavy weapon?
It's
20 whatever, but
FFE,
right.
I think, basically.
Come on, see. Like, what do you mean FFE? Like, how would it be
It's
an
an FFE attack. Or not FFE, sorry. I think it's just an HE attack. It's similar to an indirect HE attack. For destruction point purposes.
I should probably know that. Does it have to be same hex or Jason hex?
Satchel charge? Jason. It's like a grenade.
Oh, right. Well, hold on. I should probably look this up. Attack personnel. Satchel charge attack personnel with 20 column. GF fragro, not subject. Okay, that's great. Can you attack a heavy weapon with a satchel charge though? Doesn't seem like you can. It says personnel, like grenade attack. Here. Alright, to be indirect HE versus H weapon. F kill is a C3. K kill is a C4. So is that what it would be then?
That's my assumption.
Interpretation.
Right.
But then it would just be a straight roll, or not a straight roll. It'd be +2 on the 20 because it's not an HPT attack. Because of the weapons pit.
Right. It's you would throw it during the grenade.
Right, but you got to make a roll on the 20 column with the satchel charge.
Yeah.
And then it'd be +2, so there'd be a 30% chance of that actually doing it.
Well, you need to have Major Yoke needs to be there to direct that throw.
Good call. So then that'd be a flat roll, so 50% chance of destroying it, or F killing it.
Or you can just enter the hex and spike it.
Yeah, but spiking takes
I think it's
an impulse, like a fire, like if you were firing it.
Maybe spike by any person that carries
That's
or
half.
picks it up. Oh, that's why they talk about carrying it. If you carry it, you can spike it. The weapon may be spiked instead of fired by any unit that could otherwise fire it. So it takes an impulse, basically.
Okay, well I'm gonna flip the two squads then to see. Since, oh wait, what? I can flip one. I'm retarded. I can just flip one and take keep a casualty on it. There. That's two. That's a C2.
Oh, there you go. And then take
Yeah.
morale checks. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm still good, and I still have more squads. Okay. All right. So I'm sorry about that. That was ridiculous.
It's all right.
Sergeant Smith.
He's gung ho.
He's gung ho. He's the gung hoest. Bar gunner. 2 SP squad, 3 SP squad, and broken squad. Poof.
There you go.
But now I have to think. A little bit. Okay, I'll take the medium machine gun. That's gonna be 8+2. Oh, but that's but there's only 4. Okay.
If you do nothing, yes. But this way, you'll come across as merciful and not vindictive, do you see?
Interesting. Okay, yeah, regardless, I'll take the crew with the medium machine gun.
Then you'll be glad to stop it.
Firing by itself at these guys. So they'll hit the top guys first, fortunately. So 8+2.
You're higher in their estimation.
James, upstairs, please.
I think that's just a miss. Yep. And I'll fire rate. Yay! It's gonna be a what's
C2.
2. So 2. They're gone.
Oh, yeah.
That's not our business. How's the cricket team coming along? We're still too short.
Back to you.
Still determined not to play.
Yeah, I'll pass.
You told Matthew not to twist his arm, and you were doing exactly the same thing. I just make sure you're happy and families. I'm sorry, but I knew.
I mean, I think I'm just gonna exit my dudes. You can't see me with anybody, right? Because those guys are full cover, and you fired everyone else.
I suppose Barrow will have to go.
Mitch.
Yeah.
I knew we were sadly beaten last.
So I was looking at re-looking at the hedgehog because I know we talked about that.
We just wanted to have a reference.
Oh yeah, units under a hedgehog. But yeah, they receive photos. So they can only see adjacent hexes, right?
Yep.
He needs to re-establish his authority.
That stinks. That kind of makes hedgehogs a little useless.
Makes them tricky for sure with personnel. That's an article. It's a long time in the making.
Right.
I have to go back and play DNB and food. before I read it.
Right, because there's a lot of that.
Don't forget the cricket.
Hmm.
See, our grip is firm but tender. Cherish the ball. Don't crush it.
It's tricky because you were in good cover under the cave, but then you avoided the melee, but then you had to go under the hedgehog, which does not have good.
Right.
It gives you good rate cover, but no line of sight.
Interesting. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You had to.
There's nothing, I mean,
Yeah.
there's literally nothing I can do, so yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess technically they could pop
They
out.
could move and shoot.
Right.
But it's the HMG can't consider it does anything. It moves and crawls out, then it
Right.
won't be able to fire this
No
turn.
assault fire, yeah.
All right, so these guys are so it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, can someone stay on? No, everyone has to go because it's at 11. Nobody's won, so they're all gonna just run away,
Yeah.
except for that guy. Good done.
Except for the broken guy.
Except for the broken guy. All right, so it's just coming down now to the
You gotta kill the gun.
kill the gun. It's back to you if you want to impulse.
Nope, go ahead. You can go ahead and move into that hex. I can shoot into there.
Well, I might not take you up on that.
Hmm.
Let's see, you've got 6 SP going on, or six. Yeah. So no, sorry, 6 steps basically.
Mm.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. Oh yeah. Okay. I think I can just go in and melee and be okay.
But you got to get in there first. But yeah.
Yeah, I think that's just what we'll do. So he's gonna go 1, 2,
You're a good spokesman for Matthew's vision.
1. All right, so these guys are gonna assault fire. Well, not the crew, but no, for Pete's sake.
On one condition. You play cricket for the house. You said it yourself. We all have to do what we can do.
There we go. Okay,
For God's sake. If it means that much to you.
great. And I guess there's no line of sight issue, or nothing blocking, so they'll just fire it at this guy right away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it won't make a difference. So they're gonna be, just gonna be flat because of the leader against the on top of the hedgehog. So so I can add them up. 6, 12, 21, 26, 32 half. So just 14. What I have to get to 28? 6, 20, 21, 21, 27. No, I can't quite get an extra shot in. Okay, but we'll just do that then. All right, so flat on the 14. C1, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hell, if you're gonna melee him, might as well flip this guy. Crew. Yeah, doesn't matter. The other guy's already broken. He can't get worse than broken.
Yeah, he can't surrender. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, did I do that right? Oh no, well, I took the fucking machine gun.
Hmm. Oh.
Yep, and back to you if you want anything.
Mm-mm. Oops.
Okay. These guys will assault move. Yeah, they're just gonna have to do a little bit of overstacking to get ready for action.
Wow. Great. Close assault. That's you. Okay.
No, au contraire.
Hmm. Go ahead. Really?
Oh, you think you're just gonna mop me up with a machine gun next impulse?
No.
Oh, I guess I got to throw the satchel charge. I'm just gonna. Yeah, no. Oh, I see. Hold on.
You can't throw the satchel charge during close assault because it's a grenade attack and you all fired. So actually, the bazooka did not. So technically, he could throw the satchel charge.
Right.
But then he can't infiltrate.
Right. But you infiltrated a guy who's not going to build a melee now. So you now have you only have a couple dudes left who could melee. But yeah, I wouldn't want to want to direct then. It's tricky. I mean, it's fun. Let's throw the satchel charge. Where is it? All right, the bazooka guy will fire it.
Mm-hmm.
So I need a 1, 2, or a 3.
Or nothing.
Obviously not.
Right.
Back to you.
I'll pass.
means, but I'm tied for the rest of my life to a man or woman who doesn't even know me. So I can't begin to tell you how much it cheers me to be.
I'm sorry. Are you thinking or are you passing?
Oh no,
Yeah,
sorry, I
not
said pass.
Okay, I'm sorry. I did not hear. Yeah, okay. Everyone else is gonna fill in. Let this guy off here for a second. Okay, back to you.
Well, I guess the question is, will I retrieve this light machine gun if I don't come up on top?
You will not.
It's the same location.
Yeah, I think it's on top. I think they do stay on top of emplacements and such. But
Interesting
that's a good question. That's an interesting question. How to pick shit.
All right, emplacements, 2 positions. Together, both positions count as 1 hex location for stacking, unless otherwise restricted. Units may move between different.
No, yeah, it's pick up and carry routine. Combat effective personnel units spend 1 MP to pick up weapons in their location or position, e.g. on top or under the placement.
Got it. So I'd have to be on top to pick it up.
But end of turn segment, same stack and location. So, oh no, yeah, okay, then 11.3.333, where you can transfer and pick up weapons freely at the end. They do have to be in the same position to do so.
Interesting that in some places the rules are very specific about the
Right.
privilege, right?
It's very nice, and then others, it's like,
Position
what?
versus location. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's interesting. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll all come on top
Okay.
and end up with that.
I think that makes sense. Yeah. All right, oh yeah, I guess I'll leave my crew. Yeah, I'll leave my crew. Yeah, I'm done because the crew's just gonna hang out in the shell holes because it matters.
Turn 6. Did you put somebody in the weapons pit with the gun? I'm assuming.
Oh, I see why you're not rushing over to stop me. Why can't? Can I? Did I just fuck up?
You'd have to put you can infiltrate in and go under the weapons pit, but
Oh.
only 2 SPs can go in. Well, 2 SPs and a leader.
I don't think I can infiltrate under. I have to be. I think my plan was really dumb. What I just did didn't make any sense because I'm pretty sure I cannot do that. I have to go on top and then under.
I thought
Like
if
you
you
can't just. Oh, but actually there are some rules where you can
Yeah, I was
infiltrate.
gonna say, I thought if you
directly.
infiltrated, you could go under.
Yeah, there's something about that, but it's either exiting or in, but I can't remember which. Let's see here.
Let's see. Movement
So-
restrictions.
Okay. Okay, that was not useful. 9.1.3 is crap unless I read it too quickly.
Yeah, the
I think it's
whole.
probably
Yeah, it's not in weapons pit itself, so it'd be general.
No.
General
yeah, it's
emplacements.
general. Yeah. I think it might be under the infiltration part, but
A unit may enter or exit with an emplacement. Usually, a unit enters an emplacement by moving on top, by crawling, infiltrating, or moving normally. In some cases, a personnel unit under may move to an adjacent emplacement and remain under.
but there is something. Let's see. I've got to find the part on infiltration. Okay, here we go. No, that's not it. Is there a part where they just talk just about infiltration?
Yeah, emplacement
Weird.
positions. Unless otherwise restricted, units may move between positions during movement by spending 1 movement point or by infiltrating. It's just
Where does it say
that's under the emplacement positions in general. Which answers the question about cave dugouts that we had. But, yeah, you'd have to look under infiltration itself to see if there's any. But see, it would be if there was anything, it'd be under the weapons pit.
If it's moved between positions, but I have to get into the hex first.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think. But there is something about crawl, like where you can like infiltrate out or in, and I can't
Move
remember
into an
which.
accessible location of the same hex or an adjacent hex. Move under or on top of an emplacement counter.
Oh, where does it say that?
That's just in the general infiltration rules.
Or is there? I couldn't find them.
Yeah,
the general
but note, a unit may infiltrate into an adjacent hex, but may not move under an emplacement in the newly entered hex.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But you can. Is it the opposite? Where's the section you're looking at?
It's in the general rules for infiltration.
Or which I said I
12,
could.
12.15.1.
Oh, okay. 12.15.1.
Yeah, 12.15.1.
That's because it was not in movement, which is why I have
Right.
a problem. It's in combat.
Interesting. So, yeah. So technically, you're a turn too late.
Well, no, because I can still do other stuff to try and blow it up. Oh, because I don't have any more satchel charges. No, because I can pick it up. I have to just move under and carry it this turn. Oh, right, I can just move up under and carry it. I don't need to spike it. We're on turn 5, right?
This turns. We're going to go to turn 6.
Right, so I just move. Yeah, it's not a big deal. I don't need to.
How are you going to carry it? I think.
What?
Don't you have to start in it to move it? To move a heavy weapon?
Oh.
Shit,
Just
I've never even moved a heavy weapon. I have no idea how that works.
Yeah, it's like you're running. It's like you're winded automatically, even if you're moving. And if you move one hex,
Right.
and then you can move
Pushing
two.
guns by their crew or manning personnel. They may not be moved during infiltration. May never enter. Blah blah blah. Personnel pushing a small or very small target size. How big is it? It is a regular because it has nothing on it. Pushing it 1 hex without being marked as winded or running movement. Push it at 2. Treating each from this covered arc may be changed from during the move.
Oh, thank you, Lord Grantham. I think we've got the measure of it. Good luck with your match.
Yeah, I think it takes all of your movement to move it, though.
Oh, so all right. So what were my options for destroying it? I missed with the satchel. I had to get in there 1 turn earlier. Is that so? Is there no?
It would be so. It says you must eliminate, carry, or F kill.
Oh, so I can do
you-
a C. So I can do a C3.
You can F kill it by shooting it.
Right, I could. Oh no, it's not a C3. It's like a C8. No, I don't think I can. 'Cause I think it's a C8 still.
A
to kill it.
C8 plus, right?
With small
you
arms,
need
yeah.
36, and you have to roll
Yeah.
one.
I don't think I have that at this point. Well, I can still bazooka it as well, which is good.
Yeah, you might want to get out of there though.
Yeah, I'm moving back. Let me.
But
think.
technically,
it feels
yes.
it feels like I'm on top of an unoccupied weapons pit. I should be able to
I know.
destroy the weapon, but
It's the variable nature of the turn length. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. Well, let's go read the spiking again,
yeah, that's where I was going.
because I think that's the other one. 14.9. Any type of weapon unit.
Nah, but yeah, it's a thing. Because as soon as I crawl under, there's just no way to do it.
Right, by any person that carries or picks it up. So technically, you go under, you pick it up. The weapon may be spiked instead of fired by any unit that could otherwise fire it.
Oh no, it doesn't take a fire. Oh, I thought. Well, what does that? What does that sentence mean?
Yeah.
Or that phrase? They could otherwise fire because someone who moves can't fire.
A light or a heavy weapon.
heavy weapon.
Right. That's what I
Right.
was going for. Is that you'd
That's
have
what
to be
I
able
was
to
thinking.
actually fire it, right?
Right.
Because it's this. The way I'm thinking about it is it's the same amount of time to fire the weapon it is to spike the weapon, right? If that makes sense.
So you
So-
could crawl under and spike a light machine gun or a medium machine gun, but not a light machine gun, but not a heavy or medium
Right.
machine
Exactly.
gun or heavy weapon. Yeah.
That's how I would interpret that, but
Yeah.
that's
yeah.
also in my favor. So
No, but I think you're right because I was focused on carrying or picking it up, but you're never carrying or picking up a heavy weapon.
yeah,
Like manning it or pushing it.
right. And the pushing thing is, well, so that's what's really weird is why would you push it or carry it if you could just spike it? But whatever.
So I guess what I would have had to do is this turn run those guys in there and just suffer the shots from your guys here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, instead of infiltrating in, yeah.
Yeah, because then I could have gotten in there on this and
Right.
been under.
You would have just taken running fire.
Yeah.
Well,
and then
actually,
which would have been pretty
though,
nasty.
you could have done it with 2 squads individually and seen if they survive. You know what I mean? Because I only had 2 shots.
No, but right, but there'd be collateral fire, so anyone.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. And the other thing is, I should have possibly not thrown the satchel charge with the bazooka. Well, clearly I should have directed it, but I think I rolled a 10, so it wouldn't matter.
Right.
But I could have infiltrated the bazooka guy on top, and that would give him a better shot next turn. Much better shot.
Right.
I think. Because he's going to be next turn. Range. No. Yeah, it's going to be range 0. Hit 7 instead of 9, which is a huge difference.
Right.
And it's going to be +3, but -2 for the leader. So it's 6 or better to hit, I guess.
Right. But then you have to get the right hit, right?
Yeah. Well, no, I think you just kill it. I think it's an H weapon that dies. He gets hit. Pretty sure. Maybe not with a bazooka, but in general.
Oh, yeah. No, it's you roll. H weapon destruction, C4. HPT hits by weapons. Oh, no, that's less than or 20 millimeter in ATR. So, yeah.
Yeah.
You hit it, you just kill it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is there any... All right, so sorry to be ridiculously specific, but so eliminate, carry, F kill, and I can't... What the fuck does it mean to carry a heavy weapon? That's not
push. That's part of the push, the pick up and carry. That's the only way you can do it. So I guess if you push it out of the weapons pit, I don't know. That could also be ASL speak, right?
Oh, I see. Yeah, you carry. Yeah, that's a good point. I just want to go
Although that doesn't make any sense.
Gun.
Yeah.
Where's the towing? No, I don't want to tow.
If only you had a vehicle.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm so slow. All right, picking the carrot. Here we go. Pushing guns.
Yeah, it's like, what did I say, 14.9 or something like that? I don't know what it was.
11.3.34.
Oh, yeah, it's close.
11. Might not be moved during infiltration, which would have been useful.
Mm-hmm. Wait a second. Lighting movement. Yeah. For H weapons that have no target size modifier, treat the pushing unit as if it is using running movement. However,
right, but it doesn't say it does
1 hex.
Wait, but where do you say that it says you use all of your?
That's my assumption. I mean, so if you start 6 hexes away and you run into the hex and you go in and then you push it 1 hex, that doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, but I guess, but it doesn't say that, or doesn't even apply that. Great. So H weapons that have no target size modifier treat the pushing unit as if using running. Oh, but I see, because you can only push it 1 hex.
Right.
Marcus, when did apply around? I would open only push 1 hex.
Well, actually, what does the example say? Personnel unit stacked with a leader pushing a small may not enter a hex that will cost 6 or more movement points while using assault movement, as it only has 5 available.
No, look, here, there's the example I think clarifies. A personnel unit stacked with a leader pushing a small H weapon may not enter a hex. Oh, I see, yeah.
Yeah, it's just saying because it only has 5.
No, but that's ridiculous. I mean, that doesn't have to do anything. It doesn't even have to do with pushing weapons, right?
Just pushing a small H weapon. Yeah.
It's just no. But it said a personnel unit stacked with a leader that can't move into a hex that costs 6 anyways. Like that example has nothing to do with pushing weapons.
Right. Well, I think it's saying because it has 5, so it couldn't enter it. I think what they're trying to say is you can't enter a hex you couldn't normally enter. But
well, I got you. Yeah, no, you're right. Okay.
Right, with the amount of movement points you have.
Yeah. So because you can't just move 1 hex.
Right.
Like you normally can. Okay, but that still doesn't answer the question of does it use all your movement?
That's my assumption, right? Only because of the way it's worded is if it's a small weapon, you could go 1 hex without being marked as winded, or running movement and push it 2 hexes, which means you're using all your movement to do it, right?
I mean, that does make sense, but
it's not
it
super
doesn't
clear, right? But that's,
definitely does not say that.
yeah, that's my assumption. If they had just put a carrying point on the gun, that would make sense. But
Right. Well, I guess we can bookmark it and say whatever.
yeah,
If that were an
fire
option,
off
that's what I
another
would
question to Ray.
do. Yeah.
But that said, I do like this scenario after having played it.
Yeah, it turned out actually really cool.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty neat one.
100%. All right, so yeah, I guess I'm just not infiltrating there and shoot my bazooka.
There you go. Yeah, and probably better to be down there because you can't be seen anyway, can you? Oh yeah, you
Exactly. Well, yeah.
can. No.
Oh, because you guys got on top. Ah, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but I don't think there's a line of sight between there because
I see.
that cliff juts out
That's how, yeah, could be.
in front of the line of sight. So even though it's on the hex spine, I think it blocks because you're lower.
Oh man, the dog is having a serious intestinal issue. Just
Right.
threw up everywhere. Wow, that's pretty bad. Okay.
That would be the blind hex.
Oh yes,
But it's a
Reduced
hill
by one.
reduced by 1. So
Oh
it
yeah,
probably does.
same mass. Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. Yeah, it's reduced.
Well, but even so, unless that dude breaks, you're still going to be able to fire that machine gun. I mean, the
Yeah.
bazooka.
Or the leader.
Right.
Yeah,
At
let's
the
just
end of
jump
the
to
day.
it and
Right.
yeah, because we'll just
Right.
see. That's kind of comes down to that roll. So, all right.
Because it'd be climactic to end it on the single last die roll, right?
It would. Although we have to roll initiative because you shoot first. Obviously, you can take
Right.
out, break that squad or the leader.
Unlikely. Well, how does pickup, though, work? Because you could pick it up and... Oh, but then it's assault fire.
Yeah.
That would suck. All right, well, let's roll. Yeah, I think you're going first.
Oh, hooray! Finally, an initiative when it counts. All right, so dude fires his bazooka, and obviously we're gonna direct that shit.
So net +1.
Yeah, so it needs a 6 or better.
Oh,
Ah,
well, I was going to say you want to infiltrate. You want to infiltrate everybody in there. Because
but the
then it's the
bazooka guy
same.
through the
But then it's the same hex
Yeah.
attack.
yeah, but then the bazooka guy through the satchel charge. Remember? He couldn't.
Oh
he would-
shit, that's right.
Yeah, yeah. So that 8 would have won the game if I hadn't thrown the satchel charge.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, good scenario. Good scenario though. Good game. It was really close. I don't feel quite like I lost.
No, I mean, yeah. Well, that's the
if
thing.
I had known
is-
more about the specific rules of like
yeah,
it's like spiking and all that, like
Right.
if we'd planned in a tournament, I would have looked up all that crap. And
but
been a little
honestly,
more careful.
I think those are worth clarifying. Either let's scour the CHMB or send an email array. But I think it's worth clarifying. Hey, look, what does it mean to spike the gun? Like, do you have to actually be able to fire it? You'd be eligible to fire it to spike it, which I think
In that impulse.
says. I think that's what it means. It makes sense that way, but.
No, I think it does. I definitely do think that's what it means, but
Yeah.
it's unclear because it could just be someone who's eligible in general to fire the weapon.
Exactly.
Although, in that case, that actually does make it harder because then a squad can't just fire an H weapon by itself, can it? Doesn't need a leader? I can't remember. Maybe it does.
No, I think he can't. I think he's just an alternate crew, right?
Yeah, but like a 1 SP guy could not spike it.
Right.
That's-
you
yeah,
need
that-
you need more than one dude to spike it.
Right. So that's the question. Which of those it means? Does it mean the specific impulse or just in general? And then the other question is, what does it mean to, like, does it use all your movement points to push an H weapon?
Exactly. So maybe I'll spend some time on the CHMB and see if I can find it.
Go, we'll let it go.
Otherwise, I'll send a note to Ray.
Yeah, but no, that turned out really cool. It was
That's
very
pretty
close. Yeah, I think it. I don't know. It's really hard to say because so much depends on certain roles and stuff.
Mhm. Mhm.
It definitely feels harder for the Japanese than I initially thought, because once
Yeah.
you take a bunch of casualties, but they're Marines, so they still have high firepower. They're not breaking for the most part.
Exactly.
With a little bit of smoke and
It's like I'm almost wondering if the Japanese need to be under full cover until you're up here, right? And then infiltrate out for the next turn, so you don't come up and get that assault fire first.
could be, but then you don't get
But then you
don't
don't
get
get
it
the
either.
opportunity fire, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So hard
No,
to say.
I think your setup was good.
Yeah, it worked. Mostly it worked.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I don't know, because if you hadn't had those guys down there, it would have been a lot easier to go this way.
Right.
But it was pretty thin up here, so
Right.
then once, yeah,
Well, I'm also thinking maybe the wire in front of the weapons pit, so you can't just do what you did, really, right? I guess you could. It's just harder.
yeah,
Or put it
Well,
out
I think,
here where it makes it harder to get to it. Like put one here, here, and here, so you can't just come right down into the front of it.
yeah,
You have to go around to get to it.
yeah. That would have made it impossible. I was too slow.
Right.
With that. The other thing too is I think if you would have saved your rate of fire for more opportunity fire,
Maybe.
that last
I just
third
felt
in
like
particular.
I just felt like I was getting hammered by your high gunfire, and it wasn't going to have
Yeah,
any
that's
rate.
true.
But
Yeah,
I did think about it. Yeah. So cool.
Yeah, that was a good one though. It makes you think a lot. Like, man, I should have done this or should have not done this. Like, if this had happened, but this had not happened. A lot of
Right. Which is always
of
the fun part,
possibilities.
right?
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, man. It's late for you, I'm sure. So,
Yeah. I'll wait for you too.
all right. I'll talk at you later.
All right. Sounds good, man. It was a pleasure.
Yep. Always. See ya.